I'm not being paid to tell you this, the truth is, I've played and seen a bunch of luthier guitars, and the ones that Rui makes are just at a different level. This is very much one of those things where us guitar players really get influenced by a new piece of gear that we have. Sometimes we're stuck in a rut when it comes to our playing or our songwriting, and sometimes a new instrument is enough to just give us some new motivation and get things going again. And while sure, I will not deny it as part of the experience, it has inspired a bunch of new sounds and a bunch of new different playing techniques, and even new songs that I've been arranging and composing, which was the point all along, and I'm excited to go back to playing it again, because if you haven't checked out, I've released like 33 songs in the past month, and there was a lot of work when it came to editing promotional daily videos for them. This guitar really turned out to be everything that I was expecting. The only thing I've customized it with were these little two stripes on the pickguard that kind of mimic the one on the telly. Other than that, you can get this exact guitar, which, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you can get this guitar or a similar guitar or even nothing similar at all if you contact Rui and go check his other guitars on his website. I didn't really ask Rui for it, but he was amazing and gave me a good discount and artist pricing on this guitar. I wouldn't really call this my signature guitar because it doesn't really feel right. This is just my custom spec guitar, and I'm sure that this look and style of guitar isn't really for all of you, but I'm really happy with it. If you want an exact replica of this, it's probably going to cost you around 3,600 euros. I don't know how much that is in pounds, probably a little bit less and probably a little bit extra if it's in dollars, but that is considering that you get these exact specs on your guitar. And there are a bunch of things here like the fancy 3-ply binding. It is a fancier feature that is going to cost you extra. The same thing with all the gold parts, and if you don't really want a tremolo, if you want a fixed bridge, that is going to be obviously less expensive. The same thing with the knobs, are quite fancy too. The rosewood neck and one-piece alder body, those are all premium features that for me are kind of important, especially the rosewood neck, but it's something that is going to not only increase the price, but when it comes to these more fancier woods, it also depends on the woods that Rui has in stock, and I'm sure there are going to be some things that you might want to change out, not only when it comes to pickguard, no pickguard, what type of color, F-hole, no F-hole, and while you can't try a guitar through a screen, I'm pretty much sure that if you could try this guitar, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. I couldn't thank Rui enough for all the time, patience, and amazing work that he did to bring this guitar together. I'm grateful that he's someone that I've been able to work on because he's such a good professional, and someone that I have the privilege to call a friend. You guys are always super supportive. I really can't thank you guys enough. So go show Rui some support as well, even if it's just by following him on social media. He's really active on Instagram, Facebook, he has a YouTube channel and TikTok as well. All the links will be in the description as well, so when you go visit him, tell him I sent you. This was a very interesting and passionate project for me, and I'm sure that Rui and I are going to be working together in other guitars in the future too. I actually received this guitar back in the end of September of 2024, with which I've been composing and working with, and I've been able to collaborate with Rui a couple of times since then. I assisted him in the Madrid Luthier Guitar Show back in October of 2024. He's also become the main luthier that I bring my guitars to do repairs and customized jobs on. We actually did a little event, workshop, masterclass thingy at the latest edition of Monster Luthiers, aka the same event that we originally met at, which was kind of poetic in my opinion. We often talk in text, and he's someone that, again, not only do I reach out just for friendly banter, but even for professional advice, as he is someone with a lot of experience, not only in the luthier part of things, but he was also a player for a bunch of years, and he's actually an amazing guitar player. Which I think not only adds to the way his guitars feel, but his experience in the national scene definitely adds to the way that I have such deep respect for him. So if you're on the market for a bass or electric guitar, and we're talking all the way from 4 to 8 strings, even with headless designs, and you're looking for something a little bit different, quite boutique, very fancy, one-man operation, feeding his beautiful family and business, and recognized by a bunch of legendary luthiers, I think Rui might be your guy. So make sure you talk to Rui to get a quote on your specific custom guitar, and if you end up working with Rui or have any thoughts, let me know, because I'd really like to hear what you think. Thank you for watching this video. This is just a section of the bigger video of the review/demo of my custom Rui Silva guitar. If you'd like to learn more about it, please click the full video, and consider leaving a like, comment, subscribe, follow, and stay tuned for more.